Hey guys, it's Scott Whyte. So I just recently got this Rivera Silent Sister isolation cab. I've been using this Demeter isolation cab for quite a few years now, which has been a nice thing to have in the studio. I think isolation cabs are great because it allows you to record loud and not wake up the neighbors, and you can get the controlled tone that you want, which is a great thing. A lot of people complain about boxy tones in isolation cabs, and I found this to be very true. I found it interesting on the Rivera website that Paul mentions about with the air being able to escape through the bottom of the cabinet and the way they've designed the cabinet, there's no boxy tones and things like that. So that's what got me interested initially, and then I decided to make the jump and make the purchase and pick up a Silent Sister cabinet. And just so you guys know, both clips are with vintage 30s. I recorded them on the same guitar, same amp settings. I just changed from one to the next. Both are recorded with 57 mics. Pretty much the same exact mic placement. It's not, maybe it's not 100%, but I did measure it every way that I could. So I think it's pretty much square on, which gives you an immediate reaction tone-wise between the two, so you can hear a big difference between the two tones. Hopefully you guys can make your own decisions and see which cabinet you prefer, the Rivera Silent Sister or the Demeter Isolation Cab. I added the reverb to get a little more of the real Van Halen sound and a little bit of compression. No EQ, nothing's been touched. I don't have any sort of endorsement deal with Demeter or Rivera. I bought both of these at full price. I'm just a guy who loves tone and has the bug. So as you just heard, I compared the Rivera Silent Sister cab to the Demeter isolation cab that they make. And I've worked with this Demeter cab for a few years now, actually. And the Rivera cab I've only worked with for about a month. And I found that with the Rivera, I found tones that were true to the original sound of the amp and the speaker pretty much right off the bat. Just putting the mic in there, I think there is definite truth to what Paul is saying about the air being able to escape and allowing the amp to sound more like a real mic'd cabinet. The Demeter, I definitely find a definite boxy sound, and I also find that there's certain frequencies I'm not getting when I record with this cabinet. And I do spend a lot of time with mic placement, whereas this I just threw it up and it sounded great, did a little tweaking, and it was ready to go. This one definitely takes a little bit more time, especially depending on cleans and gains and crunchy sounds. The Demeter, I find that it sounds great. I set it up and I tweak it ever so slightly if I need to, but with cleans, gains, and crunches, it's pretty much the same mic placement, which is a really great testament towards the Rivera. I also find that with the Rivera cab, I get, again, more of a true sound, which is a full range of tones. Whereas I think there is something about the Demeter that's a little boxy sounding, that's weird, that actually throws off frequencies when I'm recording. So it's harder as an engineer to create frequencies out of nowhere, or add frequencies to sounds, and it's easier to take frequencies away when you don't need things. It's easier to have the frequencies than to not be given the frequencies from the get-go. That's my opinion. Feel free to watch the video again, listen to the tones, and make your own decisions. Thank you so much for watching the video, and happy tone hunting.